Maybe they're just shining for these friendly
Hello, this is the first ever OG Planet Player Version podcast. It consists of multiple players with different topics. Smooth and Losh for general discussion, Wolves for guild, Komos and CA War for player conflict, Smooth for clobbering clips, Suggestion for AbX and XYO, Fan art for Losh, Scrolls and suggestions for Reptile King. First up, Losh and Smooth doing general discussion. Enjoy and have fun. Make sure you click on the full link if the topic seems interesting.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
I'm Smooth.
I'm Losh. Oh!
Well, I'm Smooth.
I'm Losh. And we're here
doing general discussions.
You can see that our egos are colliding because we want to talk more.
So today, Losh, what are we going to talk about? What's so interesting?
Technically, the new thing that's interesting in the general topics in discussion right now is that one item you'll never buy. So let's discuss that. Smooth. We're going to discuss what's the one item that, you and me have never purchased, even though we've seen that in shop multiple times. You want to know what my item is?
What is it?
I've never once purchased bloody muscle or any muscle of any type.
Wow. I mean, it's okay. I mean, you don't have real muscles in your life.
Haha, fuck you.
But yes, the one item I never purchased is Samurai. As much as I want to purchase it, I just hate Exocores. So I don't purchase Samurai. Yes.
Smooth, can I ask you something about your name?
Yes.
Why is your name Smooth, but your voice sounds stiff?
Oh.
It's quite hard, buddy.
Because, I have a cold right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But, when I talk with the females.
Oh, with the females?
The Smooth game is up.
What type of females, though?
Real females.
Is Dory part of this equation?
No, she's a man. I'm joking.
We're just joking. No one hunt us. All right, we're joking. Moving on. All right, so there's a bunch of wrong place threads currently in the general topics and discussion. Spectator mode. That in and of itself is a good suggestion. But why isn't there comments in general discussion? It would be much more likely to be in the suggestion thread, don't you think?
I mean, for me, I'm speaking. I always post off topic in general discussion.
I do as well.
I don't care because basically general discussions have over 100 views every single day. Every other topic is about minimum of 10. So if you post somewhere else, nobody gonna see it. So why just not post in general discussion?
Well, the thing that I'm thinking about when you post in general discussion, at least have some discussion. At least if it's not about RF, have some discussion in and of itself, so at least you're kind of on topic, right? At least if you're going to showcase something, let's have some discussion. Like ask for opinion, ask for people's thoughts on something, ask what they think about this. Like at least that in and of itself would lead to a discussion, don't you think?
Yeah, like I want players to basically make off topic the new general discussion.
Yes, but like people are so used to posting in the general topics and discussion so much that in and of itself, not many people other than those very much needed post count, extra free post people are the only ones that really post an off topic section. I occasionally post an off topic session because there's some good threads in there, but I don't really spend my time there. Like people should really check the off topic section sometimes. There's some real interesting threads over there. Not those stupid 1+ posts threads, but look at Hope Cloud's thread about Toonami, the aftermath. I'm actually looking at that thread right now. I freaking love Toonami. It's my shit. I grew up with that. It's nice to see it still running on the computer in some ways. I don't know. Do you have any threads that you particularly think it's interesting?
Let's see. Let me just click to go general discussion very fast. I mean, I just posted, about the guy who finished the cinnamon challenge. I mean, it's so off topic, but yeah.
That could still be a discussion. See if he really did finish it or if it was fake.
Yep. Let's see. What else do you see that's interesting?
Well, for me, I'm still thinking about the 2011 RF Awards. Like, we finished that off, and not many people voted like they did all the previous years, but still, we got some pretty good people voted and stuff. Like, I don't know if you remember, like, who won what. Like, there was a whole bunch of controversy on who would win what and who would do this and that. And I could have swear that was the busiest time of the year that I've ever got so many PMs. Like, personally, I'm not one to receive PMs, but people were asking me if they're close to winning or not. And it was kind of like, why don't you count up the votes yourself and see if you are winning, buddy? You know?
Yeah, I'm not hating on the award, but I feel like people that didn't even post, they just guessed.
Yes, they guessed.
Like,
They just went.
Who's the funniest poster, stuff like that. These like, oh, last year I'm just gonna vote the same person.
That's basically a bandwagon effect. As soon as they see someone that's semi-famous as the person that they voted for, they'll start going for the bandwagon effect. People need to be
popularity.
Yeah, that's what I don't want. Because,
hello.
Okay, now I think we're recording.
Now you think we're recording?
Yes, I believe we are recording now.
We're
as in this sec.
Right now? But okay. So yeah. How about that introduction?
How about it? Was pretty good, wasn't it?
That was not an introduction. Okay.
Hold on.
That kid is obviously Komos, and I'm obviously that.
Wait.
What?
One mother of a second.
Oh. I don't wanna. Now I feel like you're recording.
Okay. Now I don't have to hear myself. God, I sound terrible.
Yeah, I'm sure. You sound like Komos to me, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I sound terrible.
Oh, okay. Then let's move on.
What would you like to talk about, dear Ron? On this, our inaugural talk.
Are we recording right now?
Yes, we are recording right now.
This is bullshit.
This is dildos.
This thread is dildos. Okay, so...
Speaking of dildos threads, you're supposed to pick up here, Ron.
My mind went blank. We're recording.
It always goes blank when we're recording.
Right? Okay, so player conflicts. What is the main conflict of this past, I don't know, month? Let's just go with CAs, because that's a fun subject.
Been mostly because you resigned. Now everybody is up in arms about who the new CA is going to be.
Yeah, pretty much. But
even though I don't think they're going to even pick one for another week or two.
No, not till February at least. But, well, there are things going on under the water that people do not understand, but let's not go there, shall we? But
is this one of those CA secrets?
More like secrets. Has nothing to do with CA. But, like, some people actually understood the CA thing is just a title. I mean, it's not really anything else. I mean, sure, the items are nice, but when you resign, you get all that stuff taken away. So, I mean, it's like, if I...
You seriously lost all that shit?
Well, not as of yet, but, you know...
They threatened it?
Yeah, I totally got threatened, but, you know, a lot of people want me to come back, and I've been actually bothered every day about it, like, you know, why'd you leave? please come back.
We love you, Ron. Don't leave us.
I never planned on actually leaving, but, you know, I just wanted the community to understand, like, you know, I went to the extreme to prove a point. I mean, the position isn't everything people make it come out to be. So, anyways, moving on to other conflicts. Since I'm not a CA at this very second in time, I can talk about the brands thing. Isn't that fun?
And what is the brands thing?
That is straight up favoritism. I am not gonna lie. It's favoritism and it's bullshit. He's working directly with mnemonics. He can go above the GM's heads and just talk to mnemonics. About what? Don't know. Why they chose him?
Pretty much whatever.
Why they chose him, it still beats me, considering anybody can basically report hacks, yada yada yada, like what they actually are. But somehow he got to mnemonics. But anyway, moving on to next. This isn't the Ronald cast. This is Komos and Ronald.
No, I think it's funny listening to you discuss inside secrets with everything.
Well, some people just need to be informed about certain things. Just
Good evening, formers. It's us, Avix, and XO here to talk about the suggestions for the OGPcast.
And I am Abex. That was XO talking just now.
Yes. We'll be kicking it off with discussing about War's suggestion.
The gem suggestion that he has. It seems like the game was originally called Gem Fighter, even though we're called Rumble Fighter. And, of course, we have gems that we put into our stats and everything, but these are gems that sort of affect your gameplay in a sort of way, and I think that would be another expansion on having this game based off more gems. What do you think, Yo? What do you think about his suggestion?
Exactly, because it brings more freshness to the game, and also the fact that the stats on it is pretty good, so although...
Yeah, and sometimes, like, he has one I really like called the Emerald of Roses, and it's supposed to be an anti-saver gem, like, if someone's trying to get up with Saver, it still holds them down, so you can land a ground hit.
Exactly.
So I think that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. That'll also probably change up the metagame for sure.
Yeah, that's why I like these gems, because it would make the game completely new. There's a lot of, and some of them are carrots, some are astros. It's a good balance.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's some. It has a good amount of support, so that's something I definitely think should be in the game,
and
I'm sure a lot of people agree.
Oh yeah, they should check.
And
sure.
How about some scrolls? I mean, of course there's the popular scrolls, but some are pretty supported as well, but not as much as the others, like Serpent by Shadesworth.
Oh yeah.
Now, you should go over that, Yo. What do you think of it?
To be honest, we don't usually get scrolls from this certain game that he's based it off of, but it's a pretty balanced scroll, which is straightforward and also just pretty simple and whatnot.
And he's from Europe, and he posted it pretty recently on our forums, and it's still got a pretty high amount of supports.
Exactly.
62, not as high as others, of course, but it's getting there, and I think it has a chance. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty fluent, and also he's not like too picky on his scroll. He all he does is just take the constructive criticism and use it to his advantage in order to create this great scroll.
Okay. And that's a good scroll. If you want to check it out, guys, just go to the suggestion section and look at Serpent by Shadesworth. Okay, and how about Exocores, Katanas of Darkness?
Katanas of Darkness, that's been made a good while ago, and also because he was assisted by Astroburn. Well, the scroll is made by Dragashi, so check him out. Yeah.
Yeah, Exocores haven't really been in the game. I know people say Hit and Run was one, but I'm not so sure about that. It's pretty similar, though, so it's a possibility. And Katanas of Darkness, it has a high amount of supports, and like Yo said, it's been here for a while, so if they're going to start with any Exocore in the game, I think it should definitely be Katanas of Darkness. So yeah, check that out, Dragashi.
Yeah. It's pretty simple, pretty basic. Combos are fluent, so, check that out again.
Yeah. Now, something about Color Knot really fascinates both me and Yo. It's the pirate boss suggestion. We don't really have that many suggestions in the forums based off boss modes, but he has over 200 supports for this thing, and it's pretty interesting. He has the stage planned out. He has all of the characters drawn in pixels and the enemies. He even went in game and put pictures of like characters that he made to be pirates, and you know, I don't know. It looks really cool, and I wouldn't mind playing that.
Yeah, and the fact that he made his own set for the boss armor is pretty dope too, because of the fact that he got the colors right and everything.
It looks a lot like something that would actually be in Rumble Fighter.
Exactly. I think Nominix should check that out, and OGP should like send a notice to check this out. It's pretty fresh and refurbished.
Mhm. And a lot of people would probably love to see it in game. So
exactly.
Why not make it happen? And it goes straight to the boss too. It's just like a dragon boss.
Yeah, so pretty much.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's like pretty much
They probably wouldn't give a lot of medals though.
Think of it as Pirate Harbor, but with boss mode and just the boat by itself.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah. Okay. Now we don't have a lot of time left, so let's quickly discuss some other things. Like it seems like lately a lot of people. Well, ever since the boss mode shop came out, the metal shop, people have seemed to be complaining about the prices. But, I mean, I think people should understand that it's not really meant for trying to receive the items quickly. It's just...
Good evening.
Alrighty, welcome to the Exocores and Scrolls section of the OGP Player Cast. What I'm basically going to do is run down what's been going on in Exocores and Sacred Scrolls. To answer one of the questions, what is stun, my friend Aaron actually posted the best response that you can get. The inability to move/control your character, having it stuck in certain frames in animation. Pretty good answer. What's been going on in this section is basically the usual people asking which scrolls which to Sax, Fanatic, Gentleman, or Stinger. It depends on which one you want to do. Stinger is a lot. People don't know it as well as Gentlemen, and people have become legendary for mastering that scroll. If you can master that thing, you would basically become one of the kings of drift, and hardly anybody could beat you. What's been going on the past week in this section is everybody's been wondering about Interfire this, Interfire that. Interfire is next generation Kabuto in my opinion. Why? Because of the dam. It does have some of its movements. It is pretty much slap fighting. The counter is a little bit better than Kabuto's, and the scroll is better in general, especially for 175 Astro. What people have been finding out is Fire on the Man has been going around saying some scrolls are Muay Thai in disguise, like Hitman, Cold Blood, and crap, and people basically shouted back at him saying, you troll this, you have no life this, and pretty funny once you get down to it. To Kragnir, you're not a noob for not wanting to spam scrolls. It just means that you're wanting to get better at playing a certain way, and I'm the same way, but if I hate somebody, I'll still spam shit out of them with shootboxing. Mule account's been doing his usual thing with scroll tier lists. That actually helped me a lot when I was first starting to actually get into scrolls a lot more. Twitch scroll has good block stun. BWN has one of the best, but there are a lot of other scrolls that have certain attacks that block a lot more than others. Like Valetudo's KG has more stun than any of its other combos. So you just gotta figure it out for yourself. Let's see here. Shidoken juggle problems. Okay, with juggling with Shidoken, what you have to do is you do the juggle launcher and then you move up on the first punch and then you move up on the second. And if you want to make sure that you won't miss it, you move up on the third and do the kick combo. But you can do the kick or punches. Punches do a little bit more damage and are better at actually keeping the juggle in the air, while kicks basically can angle a lot more, but punches aren't that far behind. Kimpo, Extreme, Taekwondo are lightning from Cream on Bagel. Extreme Taekwondo, and that's my favorite out of the bunch. Why? Because of the fact that nobody likes it. Not just because it's really boss on Moon, but because nobody understands it. That scroll is pure kicks, but is one of the best pure kick scrolls on the game. And plus, it just can do a hell of a lot of damage in its juggles. Rumble Troller, Interfire Zen Karate. If you're a noob, get Zen Karate. If you just want to troll people on Moonlight, get Interfire. Zen Karate is a lot easier to learn. Interfire is a little bit harder. Best edging scroll. The one that I've had the most fun with is Valetudo. Why? Because of that Me Gusta freaking kick combo that it has. It is one of the best in the game. No doubts about it. It has one of the most damaging combos in the game, if not the most. Pretty much it is a boss scroll all around, 3 easy advanced non-moves, 2 I've actually made, the kick punch and then the kick punch punch. The 4-hit, you don't need a juggle launcher. It's just one of them pop-up ones that you can just spring on somebody and catch them by surprise. The 2 other ones are, you gotta learn them by yourselves because they look like they won't hit, and they will. Pretty much after that, it's pretty much just whatever you want to get into. Let's see here. That pretty much wraps it up. Damn it. Picking a Shaman Exo. Need help. I was wondering what a good Shaman Exo would be. I was thinking about Overlord, and I already got the staff. Thanks in advance. Get Neo Beetle. It is if you can learn to use it, it's one of the best Exos that you can use around. It does a lot of damage, and it's good for AoE effect. But I'm going to take a little bit of a short break and see how much time I've done, and I'll be right back if I have any time.
All right, guys. This is Losh, and this is the fan art section of the OGP Player Podcast. And as you guys all know, I'm famous. But no, seriously now. Let's keep it on art for now. First off, I wanted to start with the main fan artists in the fan art section. Like, I'm not going to give him no ego props or anything like that. We all know that he's very good. Our very own Darkness, 1/999th. You know, like, I said it like that, and that's not really how you're supposed to pronounce it. But, you know, I'm a hipster, so leave me alone. Anyways, in his threads, well, there's 2 of them technically. You guys need to look at both of them because he has stupendous art in both of them. Just recently, he made this sort of raven sort of drawing that I would very much like to link you guys to. I would very much like to link you at the end of this podcast. Hopefully we can get some comments on that. But Darkness in and of itself has so many amazing drawings that he does. Like, in and of itself, like, I go to his threads just to have like a artgasm. You know, I don't know if you guys ever experienced an artgasm. It's like wonderful. It almost comes close to a loshergasm, but let's move on from there. Anyways, we got to give props to Darkness for, even when he goes AFK, he still comes back and gives us something beautiful to look at. So now I'm going to move on to the username Chris Massacre 7. Like, I don't know if you know this guy, but this guy does some beautiful users, some nice, beautiful signatures. You guys should really take a look at him because I've been looking at his stuff recently, and I must give respect that this man knows what he's doing. Some of it seems a little bit pre-used and a little bit too much sprite animations, but in and of itself, he's improving himself daily, and he seems like a great guy to look for art. So you guys should really take a look if you're in need of a signature or something like that, because quite honestly, like, I don't know, we're going through the fad where we're all ignoring signatures and stuff like that. So, you know, you got to give it up to the signature makers in and of itself. I'm going to direct you to another artist that I'm pretty sure you guys know, but you guys don't really in and of itself like acknowledge as much. Cecile, I hope I pronounced that right because that would be very retarded if I didn't. But Cecile has this temp drawing thread where she does sketches. Those sketches in and of itself are very good to look at. Like, she has 4 of them already, and they're very fun. If you haven't pre-ordered one, I would suggest going to that thread and asking for one. Those sketches are absolutely amazing, and they all bring a certain characteristic to life about each user. I guess in Cecile's eyes, this is how she sees us. You know, But, you know, there's so many uncovered talents in the fan art section that you guys should personally take a look at. Like, I personally remembered when we were making those outfits and stuff like that, there was some beautiful ideas and some of them that were just astounding. But, you know, like, I don't know how long we have in this segment, but I very much would love to, like, fill you guys with a whole bunch of art. So when you guys leave, you poop shit and eat art. But anyways, let me move on. I'm going half into heart, half into signatures, and half into my favorite of all-time writers. Very much, I would like to give a shout out to If Not. If Not, I love all your stories that you have created. Like, I very much love enjoying them and reading them. They captivated me, just like I read my mangas. They are very entertaining. If you have not catched up to any of If Not's stories, I would suggest taking at least a chance to read one of them. Just one. You don't even have to read his first ones. You can start off with The Seeds of War. It's such creativity in his writing that it's just wonderful. And he has a manly beard, and you know that sells. Manly beard. You know, you got to give it up to the man. All right, moving on for a little bit. I'm sorry that I'm talking too much, but in and of itself, I don't seem to have a partner. All the females that I was currently asking for to be my partner seem to have AFK'd on me. Maybe it's just my natural personality. Maybe distance the females from me. But anyways, moving on. I don't need a female co-host. I'm a female in and of itself. So anyways, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to Eternal Waltz. Now, this is my main man for a while now. I have to say his name, and when I say his name, I have to give him $1 because, you know, it's copyright infringement. But anyways, Eternal Waltz, I owe you $3 right now. In and of itself, he's a great fan artist. He has renovated and remolded himself. He's working on his people skills because money in and of itself gets in the way of his people skills. But
Fuck! How about that?
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is the OGP Players Podcast. Hi, I'm Art, and I'm delivering the introduction. I'm here with... What's your name, Hachi? I'm here with Air, Suigetsu, Noriyuki, the self-proclaimed wolf god.
Really?
I don't know your other... So... Wow. Oh, and Smooth. And see you.
Yep, Derek out, huh?
That other person.
I go.
He can introduce himself.
You introduced everybody else, though.
So, just because y'all scared. Y'all act like y'all scared.
I said I'm here.
Y'all talking to people y'all talk shit to 90% of the time. What are y'all afraid of?
Alright.
I've been talking this whole time. What you talking about?
Y'all just tripping.
The topic is guilds from what I heard, so you know I don't play this game anymore, right? Why am I leading again?
Because you keep on joining the call for no reason. X to be in there, so I don't even know why.
I'm gonna make sound effects, okay? I don't give a fuck anymore.
So, the first topic we're gonna talk about is
guilds.
No shit.
It's the only
guilds is the main topic. It's gonna be.
Let's talk about the guild tournament first off.
Guild tournament.
I think.
Alright, so guild tournament.
So I'm not even worried about that.
Guild
tournament.
I know
who's gonna win.
It's only like two people. It's only like two people who qualified to win guild tournament.
Yeah.
It's basically Paranoia and what's the other guild?
I think Gods, because then they have Baba.
Everyone is leaving Gods. Everyone who's pretty good is pretty much leaving.
Pretty good.
But then they have Baba. That's it.
They have Baba and Sauron.
Might be joining Paranoia,
but that's really it.
And they got stats. So.
Really?
Well, if that matters, you're just pretty much horrible.
Did you really just think that? They are garbage. Are you serious right now?
No.
Hi guys.
Hi, Black.
Okay. What's next, Move?
Yeah, what's next, Move?
You just covered that topic.
Top 10 guilds.
Top 10? He mean like top 10 in guilds?
Top 10 ranks or top 10?
Top 10 guilds now?
Top 10 guilds. Top 10 guilds right now.
Ever or what?
Ever ranked skill-wise now? The House is not rank 1 anymore. They're like rank 4.
No.
You logged on RF, you didn't know that.
Ladder point rank has nothing to do with how good a
One
guild
is
is.
solution.
What
No,
gives rank?
gods
like
got passed.
Hey, what gives number one?
They're number
Solution.
3 now. So
Who the fuck is number one?
Solution
Name
for the 8th
name
time.
all the skills I can rank.
I have no idea what the fuck.
What
that
is solution? I don't even know what solution
It's
is.
some trash ass nigga that boosted.
Niggas who just
Okay,
boost.
let's talk about Return of Unlimited.
They rank 1 and they still
Limit
boost.
is awful.
Solaris versus Magnum.
Hey,
Hey,
Magnum.
He said Magna.
I closed
Family
the bars a
trigger.
long time.
That's why you illusion smooth. Fucking Magnum.
Oh no,
While
Solar.
talking about old guilds,
Alright.
old guilds are far too
Hey.
superior to these guilds.
Fails, dude.
Hey, let's leave that topic alone. I don't want to talk about that.
Why
I don't-
not?
Reason street
I
law.
don't want to talk about that.
use art.
Now, how this street?
No,
Art.
I don't want to. I don't want to talk about that. I have my
Why
right.
you don't want to talk about how you lost the guild war for us?
Hey,
You don't want
I
to talk
used
about
kung fu and I was the last person to die. Get off my back.
So you don't want to talk about how you lost the guild war versus.
Hey, I died last. with kung
I
fu.
wonder why. Man. I wonder why.
What you mean? I had kung fu. I was supposed to be getting blasted.
Son,
You're gay.
Yeah, nigga, shut up. What is Wolf Art Gang? Who is Smooth Gang? Sounds like
Smooth Gang.
losers to
Smooth
we all
game.
know that. Gotcha. Still love you.
This is Black Rumble Fighter, guys.
Mob King.
Yo, let's talk about.
them and risky.
Let's
We
talk
don't even
about
risk it.
simplistic
I don't want to
lies.
hear anything about Risky because they claim that they were the best. And
Yeah, we 970 them.
Active and Risky.
We didn't even have fence in
yeah,
the
we
slow.
we beat their ass and we don't even risky. We don't risky at all.
That's like my 9th time risk game
Mob-
ever.
Whatever kill Mob King is in.